Hello, I'm Nahodnej Otaku and welcome to Multifloor lift tutorial in Minecraft Java Edition. Here you can see the entire lift. I showcased it in the previous video where I talked about it and why I decided to build it. In this video I will show you how to build it using the Litematica schematic I provided and explain more the parts and connecting each floor to one another. But before that, two things. This video is mostly unscripted and I'm not a native speaker of English, so I can sound weird or stutter or something else. And secondly, I have found by the recommendations in the previous video that there is an actual realistic Minecraft elevator in Java Edition Multifloor, but I have seen the video by Professor Wattcraft and it's actually too bulky and too complicated for my use, so this elevator still stands if you want something more simple. Well, without another stalling, let's get to the tutorial. I will build it using this Litematica schematic, which you can see in the description, or you have found this video via that schematic. And I will build it. And if you want to see just the connection or like some settings, you can skip using timestamps that I will provide, hopefully. So as you can see here, I have prepared 3 floors and blocks for the Litematica schematic, and now I will proceed to build it and comment what I am currently building and why and what purpose does it serve. I will start with this square here. It conceals the elevator and you can use any block that doesn't stick to slime or honey. Not just Obsidian, but for the demonstration I use Obsidian, but it really does not matter. So I will just build it up. This can also go like to the next floor, except for a few places that I will show. It cannot block this piston and this piston and this piston. That's all I think for this piston. Yeah, and oh, it cannot be here. Yeah, it cannot block this piston. Like any piston that goes in the place there should be these blocks. That you cannot block it, but everything else is free real estate. You can just put blocks there. It doesn't matter. Of course, well, like there is a repeater here. You can't put blocks there instead of the repeater. There must be the repeater. But that's all that is to it. So once I have this ring prepared, I will now build the flying machine. I only need one to build it, so I will build it now. It's a standard flying machine with no difference, and that is this observer here. It will power this repeater when it reaches solution. So now I have the whole flying machine, and of course, because I will be building stuff around it and maybe powering it up, I will put obsidian above and below it, so that it cannot fly away while I am building it. This obsidian, I will remove this obsidian after it, of course. So now, let's start with entering the floor. So we place a lectern here. I will use the pink concrete to show it, and whoop. If this place here, I know it's crowded. I may turn it off, the schematic, to so you see it more. Okay, so now that's better. You can clearly see the pink part and the stuff I will build on it. And now the book. The book is really important. So I will take a book and quill. I will start writing. So here you have to go to the 15th page and write something down. For example, like a dot or something. Now you have a 15-page book. So each page corresponds to a redstone signal strength. So here I can do this. So here I will show you how it could look for easy navigation for people. So now I have this book completed. You can also like add another floors, up to 15 floors, but for this demonstration, 3 floors would be enough. So here is the first floor, second floor, or third floor. I will done. Copy that book because we will need more of these, and I will place it down. I think if you sign it, it works too, but it's not editable anymore, so I prefer not to sign them, but that's up to preference. So now we have the sending encoder. Now for the decoder, that's this green part. So yeah, let's start with placing floor here. This is not part of the decoder, but it will make it easier later because of the blocks. So yeah, the schematic is the schematic of second floor, so it will not show exactly how the first floor is set up, but any other floor it's the same. So I will show the differences here. The difference in the first floor being that instead of a book here, you have to leave it empty. So this will be turned off. It's because here should be the signal strength of floor -1, and floor -1 for the first floor is 0, so it's off. You don't even need to build it, actually. You don't have to have here the lectern and the redstone comparator for the first floor. Any other floor, it's the same thing. You will place the book and then choose one floor below the current floor. So if I would have been now building the second floor, I would choose the first floor. If I would have been building the third floor, I would choose the second floor. Now I take the book because I'm building the first floor. So to the redstone decoder, what it does, it takes this signal that was encoded to the signal strength that was encoded to the signal pulse length and decodes it back to signal strength, which is here. So you can see here that I copied the second floor. And now hopefully I don't have to fill this up, and I can just copy this. This barrel is very important, and it is very important. Okay, did not copy it. Have not copied. That it is filled exactly like this. Not by wooden holes. Any unstackable item would suffice, but yeah, wooden holes are a really cheap unstackable item, but with exactly one slot empty. Yeah, it's kinda expensive, but like, it's best than nothing. So now I have made a mistake somewhere. No, I didn't. Yeah, I know why it's not activated, because I didn't press the button. So we can actually try it out. First floor. And voila, it's there. Okay, it's showing like it's not exact the same. Probably because I copied the second floor, so second floor. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Perfect. Nevertheless, I will make a first floor again. And now I have turned back the whole structure, because now it's gonna be way more complicated. So first, we will build the comparator. This compares the current floor to the selected floor. This is the selected floor. So now I have to make sure there is something to build on. And I will use yellow even for the blue ones here, because the blue ones are making it less obvious what I am building. Well, as it turns out, I have found a useless block here. This block is useless. It's probably some mess I have left from previous version. Anyway, here, even though these are orange, they are actually yellow. And this is the compare part. It's pretty simple. It activates if it is equal. Next activates here. If it's not equal, then it activates here or here via this observers in this block. The output is, yeah. Okay, so now to build the stopper. This is to stop using the output of the comparator before this has been updated. So if it wasn't there, the machine would send the lift to the wrong floor because this wouldn't be updated to the correct value yet. So this the stopper is this orange part. It feeds of I think, yes, it feeds off this block, this green block. So I will make it green. Yeah, it is green. Yeah, it feeds off this block and travels through this blue block. This blue block is just like it will send it to the next level from this later. Anyway, now for the orange part. Okay, this stopper just makes sure that this torch activates at the right time by delaying the signal. Now to actually deliver the correct place to go to the flying machine. So that's what this red part is for both. Make sure this redstone repeater is 2 ticks because of the nature of observers, and comparator pulse extenders have to have the input at least 2 ticks long. And now just output to the correct sending of piston. One is here and one is here. So as you can see, I have color coded it. The purple line is the bottom one, which I think sends up. And the brown one is the one who sends it down, I think. Make sure it is not connecting between each other. That would be quite literally a disaster. I don't know what this block does here. I place it there anyway. I think it does nothing. Yeah, it probably does nothing. I don't know what's above it. Yo, it does nothing. And this one also does nothing, I guess. It's just a trash I left there when I was building it. Now we almost have the whole system to send it. Well, we have the system to send it. We don't have the system to catch it, which will be this blue part down here. Build the stopper. This would stop the flying machine anytime, and that is not what we want. We want it to stop it only when it's the right floor. Also, when I was building it, I thought of when you build it from the Lightmatica schematic, please build it from like the bottom to the top, like in layers. It's so much easier than building it now with some parts already in. But for the show up of this creation, I have to show it this way. So let's get to the part that stops it only if it's equal. And that part is this blue line coming here with these two torches and this piston. And what it does is pretty actually simple. It just disables this thing anytime it's not equal the floor that you want to get to and the floor that this elevator is or this system is in. So don't forget this second redstone torch. Now this part is completed, and this is basically the full one floor. The only thing that's missing is calling the elevator to this floor and the opening of the doors and the ding. Now I will do the opening of the doors, so that's the white line here. It just detects when it's equal and the flying machine just arrived. This AND gate activates the copper bulb, so the copper bulb stays activated and the doors stays opened. It's just a simple T flip-flop. And it also activates when it becomes not equal, so it closes, like it deactivates the redstone bulb. I can show you that because it should be activated, so I can show you when it like it's not equal, so this is not connected. It does this, that changes it. And if I do this, you see this is off, but this one checks for the recently arrived flying machine, and then that's not what this is. So if the flying machine would just arrive, this would activate and close the door. Or open the door, like this is the open state because it's turned on. You can have normal block here, you don't have to have a node block here, but I think the node block is fine addition because it does the ding sound, which is like connected to the elevators. I don't know which node I have had there. The 0 node. Okay. Because it's a long way, so the signal doesn't reach to the second door. It has to have redstone repeater, one here, and for the strong power of this block, one here. So here the repeater is set to 2 ticks, so the delay is the same. So the door opens at the same time. The block could be still there, but I don't like it. It's just a preference. I can leave it here so you can see that it still works just fine. And now the doors are completed, so the only thing that remains is the calling of the elevator. That's all. This purple line with this lectern here. It's again just the floor which we currently are. So the first floor in this case, and this circuit here, as you can see, is the same circuit, just mirrored as this. There is probably a way how to connect this directly to this and use only one circuit to do it, but I don't know how, or I haven't had the time to reinvent it, so I just added another one. But if you want to try it and simplify it and make it smaller, be my guest. I would really, really love to, actually, because of something I will show you at the end if you are interested. So yeah, I will show you why I need this elevator to be as small as it is possible, and this is still not small enough how I would like it to be, but yeah, for now it's the best I've come up with for the limited time I had this summer, so it is what it is. So now the circuit is completed, but as you can see, yeah, this button here missing. Yeah, as you can see, it connects to this blue line. Now we will get to the blue lines, but before that, I will show you that you can also, instead of the button, do the circuit like this. Yes, you can pause it if you want. And if you do the circuit like this, you can use pressure plates. It works really nicely. Anyway, now for the blue part. This is the connection between the floors. And for this one, it doesn't need to go down because we are at the first floor. So this block will be the one we will be connecting up. So now, I won't unravel this yet. Because I will need to construct the other two floors, but I will make the other two floors and then I will show you how to connect them and all the other tidbits. Now I have copied the design to the other floors and set the books to the right, set the books than this to the right floor. You can see the second and first here, and the second and third there. I also copied it from the schematic, so you have the downwards downwards blue line there. So this will come handy later. But before you start connecting it, make sure that the floor on which the elevator is the floor on which the elevator is, or even starting to connect it. So this is the second floor, but as you can see, the elevator is set to the first floor. You can just like scroll through it, set it up, yeah, and set it up to the first floor. I have already set it, and also this one, it's already set. And now, as you can see, the doors are opened, so they are exactly the other way around that we want them to be. So it's quite easy how to remediate it. Just okay, this should work. It didn't. Yeah, I know why. Here. Now that should have closed the door. Yes, the doors are closed, and everything else should be a-okay. Yep, that's set the right way. Yeah, it even sets these one up. So yep, that's activated, that's activated. Everything is a-okay, super. So as you can see, now the doors are closed. This one is almost ready to rumble. So now we connect the floors by a single redstone line. But as you can see, the redstone signal can only travel 15 blocks up. So I have to come up with a solution. I had to come up with a solution, and the solution is this. This is a two-way repeater. All it does, it's just a repeater, but it works for the both ways. So if the signal is coming from this direction, it outputs it here. If it's coming from this direction, it outputs it here. It's a great lifesaver, actually. So now I have to just somehow connect this part to this. So I have started to, yeah, in the wrong direction. This is entirely up to you how you want it to be. So like for me, I would choose something like this. I'm not sure how long the line already is. It must be less than 15 blocks from this part or so. So here, this block to the one we will build here has to be less than 15 blocks. So yeah, it's kind of limiting, and yeah, this repeater is very bulky, but yeah, it's the best I have. So one repeaters are next to each other. Yep. You can actually completely do this as it's shown here. It must be on the comparator side, but it will work. And now I have to connect it. Don't forget, you can't have the classic redstone elevator because it has to travel both ways. Maybe there is another cheaper, better method, but I have found this method to be reliable and working, so yeah. It looks ugly, not gonna lie, but yeah, what can you do? And you can actually yeah, it has to come to this block first. This block first. That's the only thing you have to make sure that it comes to that block first. How to do it though? As you can see, even even I am struggling. It's kind of hard to connect it without going too overboard with. Yeah, nice. This will work. Way more nice and tidy. And I could have just make it one block that way. Even though I don't know how to connect it. Must be by this way, I guess. Anyway, you can play with it as much as you want, so don't forget 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 4 blocks to make the repeater. And I will make it the same way I made it here. So 1 block here, 1 block there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly 4. That was really close, actually. Okay, so how have I done? How I do this? I guess. I have more blocks there, I guess. 1, 2. 1 here. I'm sure you will take your time with this and make it way prettier than I. The floors are more apart from each other. You have the 15 blocks, so it's kinda good. But if they are really close, I don't know if you can build it without these. If it's enough to be like from here to here, I guess. But you have to have these. Because another floor also needs the signal. So now it should work. The only way how to find it, how to find if it works is to try it. So let's open the elevator up and let's give it a go. I can leave this here, even though, yeah, it will probably make things worse. So I don't need to. And now I can go to the first floor, for example, and it should all work. That's not a good sign. Well, have I actually? Look at me! Well, I quite literally found the culprit. Look at this repeater. There should be a block here. I forgot a block. And this should be stone slab as it is now. I had block here. It probably doesn't affect anything, but I still stick to my design. So now, finally, it should work. Yeah, it's stick freeze. Whoops. Voila! We are going to the third floor. Probably. Yeah, we are. So the elevator should stop. And it didn't. Well, I didn't have any measures for this. So now we go up to infinity. Why didn't it stop? Maybe I press it to R or something. Nice. Why didn't it stop? Haven't it? Oh, there is the floor number 1. Here is floor number 3. But here is only number 1. You know what that means? It did not traverse all the way here. That's what it means. This line is too far away. Well, glad to find it this way. Why don't I? Okay. I don't care for the space here, so I will just... This is the way. Yeah. And so on and so forth. As I said, it's not a perfect design at all. And I've done the wrong way around. No. Mostly this sending is really bad. Oh, it works. Nice. So if anybody would like to make it better, be my guest. I would really actually love to. Now I have to send it to the third floor. And there should be a third floor everywhere. Nice thing about this is that I can just send the flying machine back down. And everything should work. Where is the obsidian? Here is obsidian. And this goes down. So now it should stop on the third floor. Let's see. This is something you have to be prepared for. Yeah, it stops. It works. It's connected. This troubleshooting, I know it's hard, but I can't do anything about it. But as you can see, it works. And for the last time, let's try this one again. So we know for sure that it works. We are missing the second floor and stopping at the third floor. So you can see it works. So this is the end of the tutorial part. If you want, you can stop watching here. if you want to know why I had to make it this small and what am I doing with it, and about some more more stuff about this, then you can continue watching. For those who have been interested, I am now on my and my friend's SMP, so we are at the newest version, actually snapshot version, because of the because we wanted to try the copper golems. And as you can see, I have the elevator here, and it works. It still only has 2 floors. I did not have time to add the third floor. But I will show you shortly that it works, and I will show you why I had to make it as small as it's possible. Here you can see how you can make it like whole, so the people don't see the machinery. Anyway, yeah, I use spectator mode, even though it's like survival SMP. Yes, that S stands for survival, I guess. Because I am the admin, and also, yeah, we don't cheat because self-moderation and so on. As you can see, it kinda like sticks out from the hill, and that's because I wanted the elevator to be here, but every elevator would like cut into this or something else, and it would stick out even more. And I have a building here, so that couldn't be. So I had to do this. I positioned it here because I had the most place here, but it's still quite big. So as you can see, it takes a lot of space, and it is sticking out. And also, how do you like cover it? You can of course here I can cover it like the ground, but if it will be like somewhere here, how do you cover it? I am not such a good builder, so without the like windows or something, how do you cover such a big thing? That has to be like it can be inside of the building, but I have it on the outside. That's the problem. Like if you build this elevator inside the building, you can leave enough space for this machinery, but yeah, if it would be smaller, it would be better. And as you have seen in my tutorial, the problem I've been having multiple times is that I connected it without enough signal strength left, so the whole machine just broke. Yeah, that's not good. Not good too, and that's why I wanted Redstone YouTubers to look at my design and like maybe come up with something even better than I have. Also, if now for the more like personal part, if you want to see more videos, I'm not, yeah, from me, even some redstone ones or some survival ones or anything, you can write it in the comments below. I would love to make more videos, but I don't have enough time. I'm a college student, not college, university. I'm in the last semester, no, in the last, how to say, grade, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have 2 semesters left in my master's college degree, so yeah, I don't have enough time. I have to make a master's thesis. I didn't even chose the theme yet, so yeah, it will be quite hard. But I would love to make more videos because I had really good English when I was younger, because I was like traveling a lot even around Britain and so on. But I have been stuck for more than 2 years here, basically. Or, well, I have been traveling, but like, yeah, holidays by the sea in Italy does not count, and you usually don't speak so much there, and people there aren't the best English speaker either. So my English has gotten to this point. I can barely blurt out a sentence, even though I perfectly understand, like, even Irish English, Scottish English, or Black American English. I perfectly understand them when I watch videos. I have perfect understanding of English, but I cannot for life of me speak because, yeah, I haven't had much opportunities to speak. I'm Czech. I speak Czech with everyone around me. So yeah, I haven't had like any place to practice. So these videos I am repeating so many times, and I know it. But these videos would be great for my English training, basically. But I don't know what to do these videos about. So yeah, that's kind of the problem. And that's all. That's all my blubbering. I have been blubbering for so much now, so I will end the video. Thanks for watching. Please enjoy the lift or elevator, or how do you say it, and see you maybe next time.